And the sign
There's
is
a lot, I mean,
mile and a half
that
back.
people do.
And this bimbo is going to blow me off
it
the
sounds
road.
like
And a
they have
semi
big
had
plans.
squeezed over. So I just pulled right over. She drove down the median. I said, the windows are down. I said, have a nice ride.
Did she get pinched
She
in
pulled
there?
right up like I was going to let her in.
Population.
Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't either.
They said, are you deaf, dumb, and blind?
Exactly. They would just ride their bike,
Oh.
you know, whatever it is, or whatever.
They're the
It's so
most.
crazy how people don't have. Are
They're the
so
number one
oblivious.
most obnoxious drivers are young women. Seriously.
I believe that. Yeah, Kevin had an issue with some young girls in a car the other day, and that's what I said to him. I said, who were they? He said, young girls. It was young girls, and I said, maybe it's just inexperience.
Yeah, well, that's
you know.
what-
What do they teach kids in driver's ed these days?
Who the hell is
Anything?
it defensive driving anymore?
Gotta give them the shadow.
It's
Did you have
offensive
driver's ed in
driving.
school, or did you have to go to a separate driver's ed
I did it
thing?
separate.
See,
They don't
when we
offer
were
it
in
in
school, we did it in high school.
Yep.
We went to
Yeah, I don't
school
think they do it.
They don't
in
do
the
it in any high
summertime, and you did driver's ed. And you drove with the teacher, and
And she was telling me things that I didn't know. You know, there were certain things that I just didn't know. I mean, you know, that I don't remember having. So it was probably good.
Did you practice passing and like parallel parking? Or have you actually passed?
You don't. You can't get on the actual road before you pass the parallel parking, the reverse parking, and the whatever part in a parking lot first.
And you do.
Well,
you
that's
just gotta
good.
You
do that
can't
in the
take your
park.
road test. You have to pass the parking part before you can even.
And for the
Get on
actual
the road.
test, when they let you on the road, she had to be in the back seat.
driver.
And we had to
Silent.
drive, I think, her car.
Yeah, you have to
I
drive
would
your
not
Yeah.
drive
And
your
then the teacher sat in the
One day
seat
I'll tell you
and
something
like
funny. I
she
went
just
right
told me
after
like
I
where to
got
go.
the
We go on
truck.
the
Anyway, I
road
went
for
to
like
this
5
grocery store
minutes
in
and then like
Tacoma.
get off and go to like a roundabout. Like she
Go
does
through residential,
And
make
it's
sure
got a
you're speeding
little
through
small parking
residential,
lot.
stopping at stop sign.
And I thought,
Well, that's
there's
good. I
a
was kind of
space
thinking
up
that they didn't
close.
do
So
as
I
good of a job
parked.
these
I
days
came
as they
back
used to,
out.
but it sounds
Well,
like
I
they
mean,
I
do.
couldn't
I
get
guess it
out
depends
of
on the
the
company,
parking
though.
space.
that was what.
I couldn't get out of it because I couldn't back
So,
the truck up
yeah,
and
so I mean, it
turn.
may
I got
be a lot
so
different
close
now.
to this blue minivan on the side
enough
of me. I'm
room
like,
to
oh
swing it.
my
And
god.
it's expensive now
And
too. It
the
was
roads
free when I
and
did
parking
it.
are
It
really
was
close
provided by the
together,
high
so
school.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I got panic
Like a
attacks.
few
I'm
hundred
just
dollars.
gonna sit here
And then
and
you
wait
gotta
for those
save
people to
it
get
for the
done.
test too, right?
And there was a
Yep.
man
Yeah.
in this car next to me on the other side. He was in the passenger
old,
seat.
outdated
He
Yeah,
was
from like the 1980s.
He must have felt sorry for me or something because he went around, got in the car,
Yeah.
and
Take little
his car out.
Yeah.
But I learned a big lesson that day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to park close in the truck. I don't want to put myself in that position ever again.
Well, yeah, and I know they were talking about with some of these backup incidents where little kids have been hit. You know, I'm trying to get into the habit of pulling through, so I don't have to back up anymore.
Right? Well,
That's
that
why the
thing has
cars
a trailer
have
hitch
cameras.
sticking out the back, and I'm like, I can't get out of here. I'm stuck here. Oh, that was bad.
Julie's
And that's
a
from
full
having
8-foot
that
wide
Virginia
outside fender,
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
fender.
park anywhere, and
Right, yeah.
turn on a dime.
So you said you wanted to tell me something?
Oh, I was going to tell
like
you,
just big
we're
enough.
going up to we're going up to Ludington for the 4th. We stayed in a bed and breakfast there, the Candlelight Inn last summer. That was really nice. And so,
Backup
or
cam,
last fall, I think it was.
And that little thing, the trunk thing with your foot.
So,
I don't have that
yeah,
picture
we
of
don't,
mine,
but so,
yeah.
It's
Deirdre
kinda
and
I
Alex
get like
came,
the bare bones in a basic package.
Yeah. And that,
Really?
Deirdre, because the 4th is a Tuesday, she doesn't have much job lessons.
By
It's
that
like
time
one
you
of
drop
the-
everything.
I
Yeah.
wanna see the parallel parking thing in action. That's pretty cool.
All the
My mom says it works, you know?
If
She doesn't
possible,
have it on her car. She's been in a
Yeah, we'll think about it.
I just Dawn and Bruce said they have a group of people they get together with. I think they were like
Yeah.
parents of some of the kids that their son, you know, that Nick and John wrestled with. So they
Oh, okay.
send them at school through the sporting events all the time. But they're going up there for New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay.
So, and they had a hard time finding a place to stay, but ended up in the Stearns Motor Inn.
Huh?
And liked it.
They have a nice pool.
Yeah,
Said they'd done a lot of it, stepping up and
yeah, it's been there forever. Yeah,
We stayed there several times.
yeah, have you? Yeah.
When we used to come up and visit mom and dad, and you know the house was full basically, so
Yeah,
we didn't bring the motor home. So
yeah, yeah. Well, they're gonna do it this coming New Year's Eve, but of course they have to make reservations that far ahead, I think.
Sure.
So,
Yep, you
I
do.
mean, I made the reservations in this bed and breakfast like in November
Yep.
or early December because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten the room.
Yeah, I used to be able to call around to various hotels and actually talk down the price, but they won't allow you to do that anymore.
Oh.
They've changed their.
Yeah,
They're all going through like the Travelocity sites
yes,
now,
they are.
and they've all like kind of coordinated their prices.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
But I remember quite a few times calling up to, I guess it was the Ramada then, and to that hotel in Pentwater.
Oh, right.
Best Western.
Yeah, so I'd call the actual front desk and bypass all this travel and just talk the price down. And they would almost always do it. The last two times I tried, they would.
Well, they've got some.
You got chains in your hand there, Mom.
I tried finding a house.
Why do you find that so funny?
It's just in the way.
Mom's being attacked by a curtain.
But it's not even like a normal curtain. They're like chains.
Mom's being attacked by chains.
But I tried finding a house, but they only rent them by the month because the condos are allowed to rent per week.
What about Dan Pedersen's place? Will he
I
let you?
didn't check into that, but
He'd probably let you use that
yeah,
place.
that would be possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's possible.
I think you're good now.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Watch out though.
See if they'll
They'll
tag me
get you.
again.
We'll sneak behind you and wrap them around you.
They come alive.
The strange things that give you giggles.
Yeah, one of the yellow.
Only from the minds of Deirdre's.
What did we need to Google? Why is Deirdre weird or something?
Don't ask that of Google.
No,
You won't like
no.
the answer. No. Do not try that.
Well, I'm just going to have to try that.
Yes. Okay, Google.
No, don't do it.
What about Deirdre?
Nobody has one of those geckos or anything, huh?
There's a whole paragraph there
Oh
about
my
you.
gosh, with a whole paragraph?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Your name comes, you were a heroine and an Irish legend.
Did Mom and Dad know that? Where'd you get the name Deirdre?
Deirdre of the
Small creatures,
Sorrows.
great small.
James Harriet.
James Harriet's daughter.
His brother was Tristan. I've seen the name Tristan more and more. In fact, where
Yeah.
It's more common now. I've heard it
Yeah.
more since when I first met you. I didn't
There are a
know
lot of
anybody
girls
named
named
that.
Tristan.
But now
Yeah,
I
I've seen it a few places.
except for in like King Arthur.
It's
Yeah.
definitely I've seen a lot of girls named Tristan.
yes.
Really?
Mhm.
I haven't known any.
It's definitely one of those names that
Name.
goes their way.
Used to be Trista around girls.
Tristan Martin. It always reminds me of Aston Martin. James Bond car.
DB6.
Ooh, that would be a
I
good
never
car
thought about
name.
that.
Tristan Martin,
I never
yes.
thought about that.
You never thought about that?
You should make your own car.
We just saw something about the James Bond cars not long ago, and I thought
That's
of
a
that
great
again.
name for a car, yes.
Aston Martin DB6.
Get Jay-Z to sponsor it.
Yeah.
Can christen your boat the Tristan Martin. Your car can be the Tristan Martin too.
Grace.
It's Grace.
Yeah,
Okay.
Grace. Yeah. Like my grandmother. My mother's mother.
So look for a 360 video on YouTube later.
Okay.
What channel?
Well, I forgot
Just type in
about
Kevin's
that there.
page. Go to YouTube and type in Kevin's page.
Okay.
Kevin got some really cool new cameras and has been doing some really nice
Yeah, I did the whole
stuff.
campus with 360 images, all of Western, all the places that Google Earth doesn't go. So I actually mounted this on my bike handlebar and rode around campus. It takes a 360 photo every so often. So we go to maps and just hover over the campus, And you gotta click on the little gold guy in the lower right hand corner to light up the circles. Then you just click on the circle and it'll fly you into it. So.
Everybody's on their scooter today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good day for it.
Look at this numb nut
Yeah.
at soccer now.
2:30. Give us
10 years, isn't it? Yeah.
Play rugby.
Rugby? That's rugby.
Yeah, nice for you. Get some
Yeah.
That just looks like a wrestling match, but with like 10 guys and stuff.
Yep.
Women's are pretty cool.
We were in the brewery the other night. There was
Like
soccer.
I say, they start running, like pick one of them up,
Watching
like
paint
haul the
dry.
ball upfield. Oh, it's,
Brutal.
you gotta watch the Olympics. It's so cool.
There are 2 people in the whole place.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, like that.
Well, that's why it's not popular in America.
That's why you can't sell it here.
Right.
It's football.
People don't want it. Look at that.
International
That's
style.
just crazy, but it's
The real deal.
It's crazy.
how do guys not just like get bruised and beaten and
Oh, they
Yeah,
do.
they do in rugby. They say it takes leather balls to play rugby.
look how tough they all are.
Yeah.
Look at the pizza over there. Wow. Right.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw this right there behind the tree. And the slice of cheese just stretched all the way across.
It's a lot of cheese.
That one is still exposed.
Oh, there comes the clouds.
Yeah.
See if you can make it. Trying to kick it and play the hell out there. Got her.
I wonder what country that is.
Big in England, really big.
He had
Maybe
a
South
light
America.
blue and yellow on his shirt sleeve. Is that Swedish flag?
I don't know. It could be club teams.
Could be
Might not be
club
country
teams.
teams.
I think it's great.
Marty, that always reminds me of a Looney Tunes cartoon about the dog pile and the rabbit. Do you remember that one? I knew you would. It's the dog pile on the rabbit. There it goes.
It's kind of awkward to watch.
I don't know anything about the rules. They're weird.
It's like pre-1900s USA football. No helmets.
Yeah.
No
pads.
No pads.
It's like,
Throw the ball
Well, you
whichever
can
way
throw it
they
in, you
want.
can kick it.
You can't throw it forward.
Oh, you can only throw it sideways
Lateral.
or back.
So you can't throw it like that.
You cannot advance the ball. Yeah, throw it. Who won the Chicago game? I watched all of the last 6 minutes and the Nashville was still off. Last night? No, night before last. Was it last? No, it was last night.
Well, it must be exciting because we're all glued to the screen.
Calgary game.
Deirdre, your hair is really long.
I'm getting a cut actually. I'm in here.
No,
Not
just the split ends.
Calgary and Anaheim.
Just
back
the
and
end.
forth.
The ends are getting real crispy.
Oh,
Crispy?
Seemed to
That's
have
when
some
you know.
momentum right out of the block. Chicago was getting their lunch handed to them by the Nashville defense. But I don't know if they can keep that up. But I don't know if they do that.
Well, it was great to see you guys again.
good to see. I'm glad
Yeah,
this
glad it
worked
worked
out.
out.
I've been the last couple of months. I've been thinking, okay, when can we get
Yeah,
together? When
it's
can we
been
get
one of
together?
those
Yeah,
things,
it's hard.
either this or that, huh?
I got a new one since they stole my.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. All right.
See you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Great seeing you, Patty. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. You too.
See you, Kevin.
It was a pleasure. You too.
Yeah.
You too.
Take care.
Give me a hug.
Few months, just a couple.
Nice to see you.
Okay.
Nice to see you again.
Be safe. Have a good Easter.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go by and I'll open it for you.
Put our food down on the floor, so